where there are games that don't involve video, where discovery is always more than a channel, where kids stop growing up, if only for a day, where the GPS is always set to fun. Pigeon Forge, where families come together.
Bring your family together at mypigeonforge.com.
Quaker steak and lube, wings and burgers.
Hopefully next year. We've been trying to get a band together, but we've been promoting the album, so we haven't quite managed it yet.
Well,
Take it away. Well, they're a couple of nice boys, aren't they,
Oh,
girls?
they're lovely.
And that's OMD with Locomotion. They're touring Australia in August. And now, something from one of your homegrown hunks who's a particular favourite of Sarah's, so she better... And now we want you all to get your pens and papers out. Now it's Berlin and no more words.
What happened in Virginia was a tragedy and an act of terror. A tragedy perpetrated by white supremacists that disturbed, as it should, Americans everywhere. As governor of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I want to be clear that there is no place here for that type of hatred, period, that we saw in Virginia. We stand here together today as elected officials, law enforcement, and community leaders to say that we will not tolerate the kind of hatred and bigotry we saw there in the Commonwealth.
And then, changing it to fit, like in Tennessee, for example, they have a big network of community colleges and technical colleges. We don't, so they limited their program to those community colleges. I think that, that could make sense considering Tennessee. So again, I think if you look at places like Tennessee that have been doing this for a couple of years, that isn't the experience.
So from Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, that's where they settled as planters.
Hello, I'm Sarah. I'm Siobhan. And I'm Karen. And we're Bananarama. And we're wishing you on Countdown a happy 10th anniversary. Have a good one.
Birthplace of Bristol. The town of Bristol was planned and laid out by Joseph Ray Anderson in 1852. Development began on this site in 1853 with the erection of Anderson's combined home and business. The building served as the community's first store, post office, bank, and realty office. The first election, town council meeting, court session, church service, wedding, and birth took place there. Anderson is buried in East Hill Cemetery, 7 blocks away.
Last Friday, I talked about a student party in Bristol that at that time had led to 5 positive cases. And at the end of the press conference, the number was up to 12 positive cases.
I'm here in Bristol, Virginia, and now I'm in Bristol, Tennessee. On this side of the road is Virginia, and on this side it's Tennessee. No matter which state in the country you live in, you could save hundreds on car insurance by switching to Geico. Look, I'm in Virginia. I'm in Tennessee. Virginia, Tennessee. And now I'm in, Virginia.
See how much you could save on car insurance.
Or am I in Tenneginia?
I remember after the horrible situation in Charlottesville, Virginia, a lot of governors, we were on the ground with really scared constituents.
Over the course of the past several days, the House and the Senate and the administration have had several conversations about how we might send a message to the people of Massachusetts and to the folks in Charlottesville, Virginia, and to the folks in D.C. about how we feel about the events that took place over the previous weekend there.
And if in the Carolinas in America and Tennessee, they have a very proud tradition. They were a very important part of Washington's army.
Shield your home, the snowman's shield.
Thank you.
Says Bristol, Virginia, Tennessee, a good place to live.